hello again from Cambodia. Last day here, and I'm going to be going on a floating village tour. But before we do that, we stopped off at the shop with a lot of cool stuff. We have alligator or crocodile skulls. Check this out. So let's walk through the shop together. Is that for a nice souvenir? Get everything we need here. Lots of cool different types of crafts, hats. We're going to be going out to these boats on stilts because during the rainy season, people live there for, I think the guy said, about half the year. So floating village tour. I'm very excited about this. I could have just stayed in today and done nothing, but it seemed like one of the other popular things to do. And yeah, it's going to be awesome. It'll be an experience. Also, check this out. We got some liquor with scorpions in it. Hey, what drink is this? Power drink?
Yeah, power drink and energy.
Is it liquor?
Yeah, like soda.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is the random oasis we stopped at before we drive to the floating village. Right now we're going past these floating villages on stilts, and you can see they are about 2-3 stories high, and this is really cool. Kind of reminds me of Bolivia a little bit, some of the floating islands I saw out there. Thank you. Thank you. Hello. Hello.
How are you?
No, I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine. What's your name?
Tony, what's yours?
My name is Netra.
Nekra?
Yeah, how long you stay in Cambodia?
I am in Cambodia for 4 days.
Oh, I am three, so you want some buy the book you can check them for the school.
I'm good, thank you.
So you want more for me, my mom for the die, so you want for the business.
So you can vlog at the Cambodia. Okay, everybody, so now we are on the called Kampong Phluk. It means from the island here. Yeah. But it is from every family that is the boat only. And also our village, the village in Cambodia, we have a long time ago. We have we go from 1975 to 19. In the countryside, also in the village, no transfer. So when they come to school, they come transfer. Like in here, when they go to school, they come by boat. Yeah, in the classroom, the same classroom, they can pick up their study here. Flying in the forest, when they take a boat, they see some big floats. So like no machine, yeah. And they lose the way, they don't know what is there. So in that time, like
So after being done walking through the village, we are now heading out into the middle of the lake. I think it's called Tonal Set, just south of Siem Reap, one of the largest lakes, maybe the largest in Cambodia. We're coming out here for sunset, and then later we'll get the bus back. But what an experience that was. Now here, they said we're at this crocodile farm. Check out the size of these guys.
so the crocodile is just in the cage, it don't go outside. They block.
So the tour group split in half. Half the people did this mangrove tour where you saw those tiny boats in the trees. We're going to be hanging out here on the edge of the lake. Get some food, some drink, just chill for an hour. All right, so while I'm stopped here for a bit, we're going to have a drink. And also, I ordered some food. I believe it's the first time ever I am trying crocodile. They have a crocodile farm here. They cook crocodile when in Rome or Cambodia. Cheers, Cambodia. Oh yeah, baby, that tastes good. Anchor beer, not bad. All right, I got the crocodile. This is what cooked grilled crocodile looks like. Let's see how it is. Touch chewier. Of course, it tastes like chicken. They season it with turmeric. It's not bad. It's a little rougher than chicken, but I could live off a diet of crocodile. All right, as I eat into this more, I like it more and more. Of course, you got your rice, but not only do we have the crocodile, but we got some sweet, spicy chilies, cashews. Forget what these green things are now. Of course, onions. The flavor is awesome. This is really good. right, so I made it to Da Nang, and this is my room. And that thing's a lifesaver. So, recapping, we have a lot to talk about. Yesterday, the floating village, great tour. But man, was it sad to see those kids and animals. That was probably the most poverty I've ever seen in a village. And it's nice to hear from the tour guide that some of the money from the tour goes to the village and there's that school there. I think I found their information online, so at the end of the video, or maybe in the description, I will leave a website for donations for that school that was there. But boy, that was an experience. And as a tourist, I can't help but, when I hear the floating village and how these people have this different way of life, and you see that poverty, it feels a little weird, that part of the tour, those people are on the tour display in a way. So anyways, I think I'll leave some information in the description for donations, because man, seeing the kids and those animals, the dogs have to live in that poverty, man, that hit me. But later, as you saw, I ate some crocodile, came back, and then today has been the craziest flight day. I booked through Google, that sent me to this like Chinese Expedia, ly.com through Go. Turns out my flight was canceled. I had no idea until I got to the airport. But the people in Cambodia and in Vietnam were extremely helpful. So instead of having one flight from Siem Reap to Da Nang in 1 hour, I should have been here at 2, whatever. They sent me back to Ho Chi Minh. I had to go through immigration. I get off the plane and we're in the middle of the tarmac and there's a van waiting for me. They're like, go in the van, go, go, go. So I'm like, oh God, what's going on? I go in the van, I get dropped off by immigration. The lady rushes me to the shortest immigration line. And if you ever go to Vietnam, immigration is a thing. Be aggressive or look online and pay an extra 20, 30 bucks for help. It's worth it. Those lines are forever. But I go to the best immigration line in Vietnam. They get me through and they rush me to a bus. It rushes me to another terminal and they send me to the front of this Vietnam Air, and they get me a ticket and they're like, you have to go now. They're already checked in and boarding and everything. So then I run to there. Finally, I am here. I'm here in Da Nang, and yeah, I'm excited. Gonna go see the Marble Mountain and Hoi An. Gonna go to Hoi An at night, probably the next day or something. So we'll make the most of it. I kind of lost today, but tonight I will find something to eat. Anyways, thanks for listening to me rant for almost 4 minutes now. I just wanted to recap the last video and share some of the craziness. So yeah, look in the video description if you're interested in donating to those fine, wonderful people who live in that floating village area. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. Take care.